Episode 226. So Bill sees Madison and Chelsea at the country club, and Chelsea tells him that she and Madison are engaged. Next, Hailey meets Lynette at Uptown, and she tells her that Bill agreed that Tomas will represent her case pro bono. That's a lot of work to be pro bono. So, yeah. Kudos to her for getting it done, because bill is top notch, so that bill is going to be expensive. Next, Jan, Ashley's mom, meets Derek at Orthy Jeans, and she tells him about the position at the free clinic and that he would be a perfect fit for the position. Just wait till she tells him who he'll be working for. Next, Ashley tells Shanice about Grayson leaving her apartment in the middle of making out after getting a call, and Shanice says that means it's a booty call that he was leaving out for, and Ashley thinks something else is going on with Grayson. And I think so too. I don't think it was a booty call. Next, Derek tells Jan that he's not working for Leslie, and Jan tells him that they kind of need each other. Leslie tells Derek for Jan, she will give him the job on a trial basis. Next, Shanice tells Ashley she should come out and ask Grayson what happened, and she tells Ashley about her situation with Ted and that she stood her ground and she doesn't regret it. And I'm proud of her because she did stand her ground. And I know that was hard because, Ted's a doctor, a nice looking, available doctor. But, he got a lot of messiness going on. But it's good that she did stand her ground and she wasn't sitting there just going along with something that she wasn't feeling. So Grayson shows up and tells Ashley that he owes her an apology, and she asks him what happened. Next, Lynette tells Hailey that she's going about handling Bill wrong, and she says that Hailey has to outdo Danny Dupree, whatever that means. And I guess she's probably saying that she's going to have to figure out something that diverts Bill's attention from Danny. Next, Grayson tells Ashley that his mother has Parkinson's disease and that she lives in an assisted living facility. And he says that the call was about her falling. And he says that he feels guilty because the facility is understaffed and he wants his mom in a better facility. That's why he's taking on extra shifts to make it happen. And yeah, if he's telling the truth, that is hard. It's very hard because you want your loved one, especially your elderly loved one, getting the best care as possible. So I can imagine that's hard. Next, Jan tells Derek he can make a difference at the clinic, and she tells him that the clinic will be named after the late Dr. McBride. And Derek tells her he didn't realize that, and that, he has respect for Dr. McBride, especially his memory, even though he hates Leslie. He needs the money and he needs something to do too. And it will help him get out of Ashley's business. So he needs to take it. Next, Bill tells Caroline that he's shocked by Chelsea's announcement that she's engaged, and he says that another Hamilton is going to make a lifelong decision off of temporary feelings. And Caroline asks him, who is he talking about? And he's talking about himself, because he sat there and married Hailey because of hot sex, and now that that's dwindled, he don't want her no more. Next, Jan tells Ashley that she had Derek meet with Leslie about the position at the free clinic. Ashley asked her, how did it go? Because she doesn't think that Derek is going to accept the position because he doesn't like Leslie, and she knows that his mind hasn't changed on that. So Jan says that she at least got him to think about it. And again, like I said, it will give him some business and some money, and he can stop worried about it. And again, I said it'll give him some money and some business, and he can stop getting all up in Ashley's business. Next, Shanice tells Cray Cray that only in her sick, twisted world would she think that her stunt actually worked with the nasty panties. And Shanice tells Cray Cray that her nasty ass panties did nothing but make Ted disturbed, not turned on. And that by the look of the panties, she may want a prescription for a certain cream. Ooh, Cray Cray didn't like that. Next, Lynette and Hailey scheme to fake a robbery and assault so that she can get some sympathy from Bill. And so while they're talking, Hailey turns away for a minute, and Lynette, when she turns back around, Lynette punches her in the face so that the scheme can look more realistic and believable. And that ends the episode.